Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear students. I hope you are fine. Welcome back to Unit 7, Happiness. Lesson 5 and 6, Students Book, page 58 and 59. Now with the time of thinking, opener. Puzzle. In one story, Yellow House, there was a yellow person, a yellow cat, a yellow dog, a yellow chair, a yellow table, a yellow telephone, a yellow bathtub. Everything was yellow. What color were the stairs? What color were the stairs? Everything was yellow. What color were the stairs? Think and try to say the color of the stairs. Now, let's see the answer. Everything was yellow, but there weren't any stairs. The house was only one story. Now let's go to our lesson today. Writing, page 58. The first part of our lesson today is grammar. The third conditioner. Unreal conditional. F plus past perfect. Would have plus past participle. This is the rule or the structure of our lesson today. Example: if she had studied harder, she would have passed the exam. If she had studied harder. This is the first sentence. The second will be she would have passed the exam. Now let's start with exercise number 1, the third conditional. We use if to talk about something in the past that did not happen and imagine its consequences. We use if plus past perfect, would have plus past participle. Now let's read the two examples here. If I had driven more carefully, I would have avoided the accident. If I had not crashed my car, I wouldn't have paid so much to repair it. We have more examples. If the coach had trained players well, they would have won the match. Here we used if. Then the past perfect in the first sentence. In the second sentence, we use would have plus past participle of the verb. Now read and circle the correct answer. Number 1. If the food had arrived on time, we wouldn't have been so hungry. Number 2. If I had saved enough money, I would buy a new bicycle. Number 3. If the weather had been better, I would go to the beach for a swim. Number 4. If I had been at home when he called, I wouldn't miss his message. Now choose the correct answer. Check your answers. Number 1, if the food had arrived on time, we wouldn't have been so hungry. Yes, that's right. If the food had arrived on time, we wouldn't have been so hungry. Number 2, if I had saved enough money, I would have bought or would buy a new bicycle. Choose between would have bought or would buy. Yes, that's right. If I had saved enough money, I would have bought a new bicycle. Number 3, if the weather had been better, I would go to the beach for a swim. Choose the correct answer. I would have gone or would go. That's right. If the weather had been better, I would have gone to the beach for a swim. Number 4. If I had been at home when he called, I wouldn't miss his message. If I had been, here we have had plus past participle. The second sentence should have wouldn't have plus past participle. So the right answer is yes. If I had been at home when he called, I wouldn't have missed his message. Here in this exercise, in pairs, discuss what you know about social life in Kuwait. Family gatherings. How often do families have a gathering? The places of gathering. Diwaniyah. Why is it an important part of social life in Kuwait? Celebrations. What celebrations can you think of? What do you know about social life in Kuwait? Family gatherings. How often do families have a gathering? Families have a gathering maybe each week, maybe a month, maybe more than or less. Diwaniyah. Why is it an important part of social life in Kuwait? Why is Diwaniyah an important part of social life in Kuwait? People meet in Diwaniyah to discuss and solve problems. Also, they meet in different occasions. In this picture, we talk about celebrations in Kuwait. What celebrations can you think of? I think Hala February is the celebration in the picture. It is one of the most important celebrations in Kuwait, which comes every year in February. Now, my dear students, let's move to page 59, writing. We are going to write. Now, my dear students, in our students book, page 59, we are going to write about festivals. Open your students book and look carefully at it. Festivals are happy occasions in which people enjoy the fun and entertainment that is provided. Everyone finds in festivals something they enjoy most. Write a two-paragraph report in your notebook about what people do in festivals that makes them happy and what you, in particular, find most exciting. First, we need to define the title or the subject we are going to write about. Then, we need to make an introduction. If we are talking about festivals, we should make an introduction about festivals. What is the most important festival in Kuwait? If we wanted to talk about Hala February, we are going to say Hala February is one of the most important festivals in Kuwait that makes people have fun and enjoy themselves. Then we should start with activities enjoy in festivals. Supporting details in paragraph number 1. We should put some ideas to be able to write about them inside the topic. Paragraph number 2. What I find most exciting. This is maybe the title of the paragraph. Then supporting details about the most exciting things for me. Then making a wide writing inside the topic after that. Finally, we should write a conclusion. A conclusion should be an advice or an opinion to brief what we have written in our topic. Now, my dear students, it's time to write. You should write about what people do in festivals that makes them happy. You have your time in your notebooks. You should write as we explained in our lesson today. Here, my dear students, we have reached the end of our lesson today. I hope that you have enjoyed a useful time with us. We wish you continued success. See you well. Thank you.